Hello and welcome to the latest editions of GameX podcast. Today we're doing a full review of the new Macbook Pro retina display. So hi guys, today I'm here with Michael Viewers, the owner of the MB's Unboxing channel, and we're going to get on to the review of the MacBook, and just going to read out specs quickly of the box. So it's got a 2.3 GHz quad-core Intel i7 with 6 MB of L3 cache, turbo boost up to 3.3 GHz. It's got 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB of flash storage, which is really good. A retina display is 15.4 inch LED backlit. It's got Intel HD graphics, and it's got built-in FaceTime HD camera. On the ports, it's got dual Thunderbolt ports and mini display port devices, and it's got HDMI port, which is the very first from MacBook, and 2 USB 3 ports, headphone port, built-in stereo speakers, built-in Wi-Fi, pre-installed OS X, and iLife. And it meets the Energy Star requirements and all of that other stuff. So that's the specs out of the way. We're going to go on to the design of the Mac, which I'm now going to hand over to Michael for. What's your first looks? What's your first opinion on the Mac?
Well, from where I'm looking, because I'm like sitting in front of it now, it actually looks really thin, and I mean, I've felt it, and it's nice to feel, and probably nice to hold as well.
It's incredibly lightweight.
Yeah. I do like the keyboard's LED backlight thing, and I haven't actually had a go of the camera yet, but I've heard good things about it. It's quite nice. The only thing I don't like is actually the charger for it. Like the
it's
big
the
block that.
Well, that's always been. It's a different design of MagSafe.
Yeah.
It's a different design of MagSafe because the older MagSafe was shorter but fatter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But the one now, because it's thinner, it's really thin. But because it's magnetic, so if someone trips over it, they don't trip over and the MacBook don't go flying. But what I found with it is it comes out even with the lightest of pulls. So if I'm moving it from the desk and it's on charge, it only takes it only takes a little catch and it will just pop out.
Yeah.
It is there for safety, but I think it could be a little bit stronger, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Josh, is there anything you actually think could be better with it? I mean, you get for what you pay for.
Well, the
really,
thing is, yeah, you definitely do. They've cut out the MacBook Pro logo on the front of the glass. They've got the logo on the back, which lights up with the backlit, but with the backlighting. But what happens is it's got a brand new hinge design.
Oh yeah.
And it's got a dual fan.
Oh yeah, I can see the hinge design.
Yeah, and if you look down the hinge, you'll see all the little gaps where the heat comes out.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's got a brand new fit cooling system, which is meant to be really good as well.
Yeah.
The glass multi-touch trackpad, that's always been my favourite for its multitasking gestures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you can just skip between programs like that.
Yeah.
It came with OS X 10 Lion, and I've just upgraded it recently to the Mountain Lion. Which is the latest operating system for Mac.
That must have only come out pretty quick then, because you've only just really got your Mac, haven't you? So
yeah, well, the good thing is you do have to pay for it, but if you've bought a Mac within the first, I think it's whatever it is, you qualify for it free.
Yeah.
And if you put your details in, then you get to download it for free, which I have.
So, is that really a problem? Do you think that's bad. Like, you've paid for your Mac and that, which is good, but say you bought it and then say a new update doesn't come out for nearly ages, then, like, you know, would you feel a bit annoyed if, like, say you had to pay, like, I don't know how much it is, say 20 quid for
it's about 13
an
quid.
update? Oh yeah.
But like, if you built a PC now,
Yeah.
and was gonna put like Windows 7 Ultimate on it,
Yeah, that does cost
like 200, 300 quid.
But then
I don't know what it is.
The only thing is, you don't have to pay for updates, do you, with the Windows thing, unless you want to update it, say, to the Windows 8 that's coming out soon.
I've had a go of that. It's really good.
Yeah, I haven't. I'd like to.
It's the same as Windows Phone.
Yeah.
And beings are both Windows phones.
So, yeah, so I find that pretty good with designing that for the MacBook Pro 2012 edition. Obviously, you must, because, like, you bought it, so...
Yeah. What made me buy it was... I don't know if you've seen the pictures on our websites, but my setup at the moment, my triple screen, it doesn't move a lot, obviously. So I thought if I got the Mac, it'd definitely be in date, and I could take it anywhere.
Yeah, and you could feel proud about it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like everyone has a MacBook or anything.
Well, the thing are, like, some MacBooks may go out of fashion.
Yeah.
But my one, this particular
at the moment,
was the very first one from Apple that came out with a retina display. And
yeah.
That's
that's something to be proud of.
The iPad 3, the first retina display that came out of Apple was, I think it was the
iPad 2, wasn't it?
I think it was the 2.
Yeah. Yes, it was. And then it got better on the iPad, the new iPad.
Yeah, it's never been on the MacBook before.
I mean, if I had the money, I'd definitely consider buying a MacBook.
Would you get an iMac or a MacBook?
I'd probably, if I had the money, I'd get both, but I'd have to probably get a MacBook because you can take it about and all that, and, you know...
Or, if you didn't have the money, would you get an Air? MacBook Air? Because Air...
I've looked at the Air, and I actually considered that if I did have the money, I'd buy it. But, you know, there's
best
certain
thing with
bits...
the Air is its solid state drive.
Yeah.
And also with this Mac, it's the first MacBook Pro, to come out with solid state drive. But the Air has that. Yeah. And it's really fast on boot up. You know, I haven't. You know,
I mean, I've seen when we tried to boot up one in the Apple store, it's like instant. And I've watched YouTube videos of it, you know, of random people, and I just think, yeah, it's good, but the only thing I think would be bad is, like, if I didn't use it. The thing is, when you buy a Mac, there's a reason you buy it. It's like photographers, you know, a lot of them, not every photographer in the world, but a lot of them buy Macs because they're good for editing and they're fast, aren't they? But then, you all have your favourite computer, whether it's Windows or Apple.
Yeah, well, anyway, like, you know, what recording artist, like, what recording studio doesn't have a computer?
Yeah.
Like, Windows or Mac. I mean, Macs are just so high performance.
Yeah.
And the software, I mean, we're recording this podcast right off the Mac right now, so... And I've only crashed it twice.
You've only crashed it twice?
And that's more that can be, you know, said for most.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I think that's good.
And we're going to use, I think it's Final Cut, which is by Adobe, but Final Cut Pro to do the images and stuff.
But, like, for, say...
I know, like, some people...
You know...
will send us in your questions and posts and comments about the new Mac. I hope you enjoy the pictures that we're gonna edit later. They're the pictures we've taken ourselves and some of the... But, yeah, thanks for listening to the channel. And
like, favourite and subscribe. That's really appreciated.
Yeah.
And we hope to see you soon, guys. Thanks.